It's been 6 months, a couple of patches, and a new map since I made my all-encompassing Reddit post for League players trying to learn Dota. Though well received and widely referenced, well, I've always meant to make it a YouTube video, so here I am. Strap in, because this guide will cover a metric shit ton of settings, map, and mechanical differences you should be ready for. Downloading the game. Dota will ask you what your experience is with Dota when you first install it. Say that you're an expert and you know everything about Dota. Otherwise, the game will lock away half of the heroes because of difficult skill floors. But don't let that fool you. You come from League, and hero micromechanics is what you know best. Use that. Roles. I covered this in my intro to laning phase video, so if you want more details than what I'll share here, go there. Here's a quick summary. Position 1, the hard carry. Defined by having a damage steroid, these are your typical ADCs or marksman heroes, starting weak and scaling hard with items. Position 2, the mid. You already know this one. Position 3, the offlaner. Requires less farm than 1, less experience than 2, and just likes to bully the other guys. Convention says this is your tank, but not always. Position 4, the soft support. This guy gets off by running at you. If it's a hero that goes, fuck farming, I want blood and murder, then that hero is a good candidate as a 4. Position 5, the hard support. This is your typical ward bitch and likes playing defensively, often picking up saving items like Force Staff or Glimmer Cape. Want more info? I made a whole playlist comparing Dota and League roles and would suggest going over that now, links and stuff below. If you want more general info on what to do in the laning phase, I have a video on that too. And finally, if you want to learn strategy and tactics from me, I regularly coach League players learning Dota as a hobby. Reach out, join Discord, or just message me here. Let's talk. The map. Between and surrounding the lanes is the jungle. Go here for safe but difficult farm. Jungle creeps give less golden experience than lane creeps, but more of them spawn per minute, and you can stay out of enemy vision while farming here. Warning, jungle camps have abilities and will totally use them to fuck you up. Few heroes can start the game in the jungle, so it's best to just stick to a lane until you can start clearing the jungle camps effectively. Scattered throughout the jungle are control points called watchers. These provide vision to the team that takes them. Take enemy watchers to disable them. Trees can be destroyed by some spells and items. Glyphs cannot be. If you can kill trees, you can make your own paths through the jungle. At 20 minutes, 2 tormentors spawn here and here. These are a team DPS check that returns damage to all nearby heroes. Kill these for free Aghanim shards. Roshan, Dota's version of Baron, spawns and hangs out here or here, moving between the two in the day-night cycle. Kill him for powerful drops, most of all the Aegis of Immortality. It's a one-time use Guardian Angel. Roshan is immune to auto attacks from enemies outside of his pits. As we've toured the map, you may have noticed stairs all over the place. These mark a change in elevation, which comes with its own quirks. For starters, all ranged units with elevation disadvantage will suffer a 25% chance to miss attacks. Other than that, you can think of these as insanely large brushes. Everyone on the high ground can see low ground, but low ground cannot see back up to high ground. Towers and creeps share aggro rules. I'll use a tower to demonstrate, but remember that creeps will do the same. When a tower kills a unit, it will find a new target to hit. The order of target priority is whatever is attacking self, whatever is attacking allies, closest unit, and then the siege creeps last. They take and deal bonus damage to siege creeps, but will avoid targeting them if there's anything else in range. If an enemy hero issues an auto attack or attack command on an allied hero, aggro will reset and switch to that enemy. Aggro acquisition range is 500 units. you can stand just barely in the 700 tower attack range and attack enemies without pulling aggro. Towers also have backdoor protection in 4 key zones. If there's no creeps in this zone for 15 seconds, backdoor protection kicks in, giving buildings insane armor and regeneration when damaged. Ward cliffs. These are small circular cliffs at highest points of elevation, perfect for observer wards, but both teams know that, so feel free to be creative. Mechanics. Denying reduces the experience enemies get from creep deaths. You can deny creeps under 50% HP, heroes affected by Shadow Strike, Venomous Gale, and Doom, and towers under 10% HP. But what you can't deny is the urge to give this video a like, or the channel a sub if you want more content. Now, runes are collectible power-ups that also refill empty bottles when stored within. The day-night cycle can be very important. It affects the line of sight of most heroes, and at night everyone gets an out-of-combat movement speed buff. Some abilities are stronger during the day or night, while others can temporarily make it day or night. Turn rate slows down the speed a hero can turn around to perform directional actions, such as using abilities, attacking, or moving. Its primary impact is to limit the effectiveness of kiting, since turning each way will slow you down. Play Pangolier, or use Phase Boots active to overcome this limitation if you wish to. Buyback is a one-time cost for an instant respawn. The mechanic has a long cooldown, and its cost scales with your net worth. It's one of the strongest base defense mechanics in Dota, as well as the most expensive. RPG stats such as strength, agility, and intelligence replace the level scaling you are used to in League. Strength gives health and health regeneration, agility gives attack speed and armor, and intelligence gives mana regeneration, and a tiny boost to magic resistance. Primary stat of a hero determines which of these grows the fastest, and points into this stat also give bonus damage. Universal heroes have the shittiest stat growth, but the highest damage bonus from items granting multiple stats. To see an enemy or ally's items, it's easiest to click the portrait at the top of the screen. Alternatively, you can just click on them directly. Speaking of items, I already made a couple of videos comparing them to what you see in League of Legends. Please go and check those out. In summary, just follow a guide for the first 3 items, then buy whatever counters the enemy most following that. Here's just a small list of some of the items to give you an idea of what to expect. Eye of Skadi, Shiva's Guard, and Spirit Vessel. These are the standard sources of Grievous Wounds for ADCs, tanks, and supports respectively. Yule's Scepter grants Zhonya's Hourglass that can be used on self or enemies. Blink Dagger is a flash on steroids. The item is disabled in combat. Scythe of Vice grants a Hex active, and Abyssal Blade grants a stun active. These are the standard hard crowd control items for melee ADCs and mages respectively. The Black King Bar grants crowd control immunity while active. Shadow Blade and Glimmercape both grant invisibility and are used by auto attackers and supports respectively. The Smoke of Deceit is a consumable AoE camouflage. Okay, I mean, there's a lot more, but that should be enough to get you by for your first couple of bot matches. To set up quick buy for multiple items, hold down Ctrl, Shift, then click through the items that you want to buy in order. They'll be placed over here and you won't have to open the shop for a while. So, did I miss any core mechanics that League players should know? Or, if you are the League player, do you have any other questions if you want me to touch up on? You can go ahead and ask in the comment section, or just send me a DM on Discord. See you again soon, and welcome to Dota. So, you are gonna sub, right?